doing? So on behalf of GMC Lightworkers Guwahati, this is Nidhi Sugani. Very good evening. Okay, so let us start the session. Okay, so a very good evening to everyone. And on behalf of GMC Lightworkers Guwahati, this is Nidhi Sugani, a pranic healer and an Aratic yoga practitioner. I warmly extend my welcome to each one of you to participate in this session of giving, the art of giving. Okay, so I hope you all are practicing. Is that so? Are you guys practicing or not practicing? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, I hope you guys are, because I'm not getting a lot of feedbacks in the session, because if only you are practicing, will you master this art of giving. Otherwise, it is just simple theory and lots of talking without any practical work. Okay, I can continue doing my work, trying to give the energy of giving, but it is only you who can inculcate this art within yourself. Okay, so again, motivating each one of you to please start practicing and start giving us updates in the group so that everybody else is inspired with your action. Okay, so do you promise to start doing your task regularly? Yes?
Yeah.
No?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I have few dedicated people who reply to me.
I'm doing it.
So let's start with an invocation. Okay, I'm just muting everyone. Let's start with an invocation. Close your eyes and let's invoke to the great ones. Salutations to the Supreme God, to Divine Father, Divine Mother, to Lord Buddha Kuan Yin, to Lord Mahaguruji Mele, to Grand Master Choa Kok Sui Ji, to all the great ones, all the holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, beings of light, to the angels of pranic healing and Aratic yoga, to the angels assigned for this session of Art of Giving and the online blessing sessions, which we are going to do further. To all the great ones who are watching the world, watching us right now, who believes in compassion, who mercy, who believes our oneness, please, we invoke you all to inculcate the art of giving, because it is in our oneness that we need to understand that when we're giving to others, it's not others whom we are helping, but we're helping ourselves. So, Lord God, please activate our heart. Make us so generous that givings become our first nature and a true nature of ours, which is initiated with the energy of love and compassion towards humanity and the entire world. To the healing angels, to the angels of pranic healing and Aratic yoga, to the angels of internet, technology, electricity, Wi-Fi, to the angels of my computer and to yours, to all the great ones who are watching over us, we humbly invoke you all for divine guidance, help and protection, with soothing healing energies, with the deeper understanding of the teachings of Grandmaster Choa Kok Sui Ji and how we need to practice loving kindness and non-injury with our words in our lives, so that we know what we are giving and what are we doing with our words to others as well as to ourselves. Because again, what we are giving is what we receive. What we are sowing is what we are going to reap in future. So with all the awareness, Lord God, please bless us with these understanding that we practice loving kindness and non-injury in our thoughts, words, and action. Understanding, loving kindness, and non-injury in our words today. Let's begin our session. Okay, so once again, good evening, everyone. And would just do a quick, not really like a recap, but a quick understanding as to what have we been talking till now. Okay, so yesterday we learned the power of words and what it could do to us and people around us. कल हमने सीखा था कि शब्दों में कितनी ताकत होती है और ये हमारे साथ साथ और हमारे साथ साथ हमारे आसपास वाले लोगों के साथ क्या कर सकता है. The words we choose, okay, can either build people or tear them apart, right? Either it brings the whole community together or rip it apart. It can heal them or hurt them. It can show light to people, okay, or send them in darkness forever. हम किस टाइप के शब्द यूज करते हैं बहुत मैटर करता है इस बात पे, इस बात की तह तक पहुंचने के लिए कि वो ये शब्द का लोगों पे रिएक्शन क्या हो सकता है। ये शब्द लोगों को जोड़ सकते हैं तो लोगों को तोड़ भी सकते हैं, एक पूरे समाज को जोड़ सकते हैं या तो उनको तोड़ सकते हैं, लोगों के तकलीफों पे मरहम का काम कर सकते हैं या फिर ये खुद तकलीफ का कारण बन सकते हैं। ये लोगों को जिंदगी में रोशनी की राह दिखा सकते हैं या फिर जिंदगी भर के लिए उन्हें अंधकार में धकेल सकते हैं। Your words really have great powers. Use them wisely. So, re-quoting Master's strong words, what he is trying to constantly tell us is what you say, your words must be really kind. Loving kindness in words is like watering the flowers. जैसे हम एक पौधे में पानी डालते हैं, उसको नर्चर करते हैं, उसे उगाते हैं, प्यार से उसे बड़ा करते हैं, ठीक उसी तरीके से हमारे शब्द काम करते हैं. The same manner our right words have the nurturing effect. And hence, Master says that it is really very important to first practice verbal non-violence. अपनी जुबान से गंदे शब्दों का, गलत शब्दों का, नेगेटिव वर्ड्स का, जो कि ना कि लोगों को हानिकारक पहुंचाते, लोगों के लिए हानिकारक होते हैं और साथ ही साथ हमारे लिए भी हानिकारक होते हैं. एंड उसके बाद we should practice non-violence in our thoughts. एंड ग्रेजुअली जैसे जैसे हम प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, मास्टर करते हैं कि हम अपने शब्दों में अहिंसा धारण कर सके, ठीक उसी तरीके से हम हमारे विचारों में भी अहिंसा को धारण कर सके. So these are the words of Master, and keeping that thought in our line, we are going to move forward. Okay, coming back to the main word, what is a word? Right? शब्द क्या है? Words are the medium of our communication. Okay, हम शब्दों को बातचीत करने के लिए, अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए यूज करते हैं, हमारी बात को एक दूसरे के साथ अपने तारों को जोड़ने के लिए हम अपने शब्दों का प्रयोग करते हैं. बट हाउ वी यूज इट मेक्स द होल डिफरेंस. हम इसका इस्तेमाल कैसे करते हैं, इज गोना मेक द होल डिफरेंस, राइट? So words are usually used to communicate or give messages, to give instructions, share what you have in your mind or your heart, right? Give advices, comment or compliment people, to express our feelings and desires, right? And many other ways that we use words for. तो हम अपने शब्दों का उच्चारण क्या चीज के लिए करते हैं, हम अपने शब्दों का प्रयोग क्या चीज के लिए करते हैं? मैसेज ट्रांसफर करने के लिए, किसी को इंस्ट्रक्शन देने के लिए, अपने दिल में क्या है, दिमाग में क्या है उसको बताने के लिए, किसी को सुझाव देने के लिए, किसी पे ताना कसने के लिए, उनको कॉम्प्लीमेंट करने के लिए, राइट? बहुत सारे तरीकों से अपने शब्दों का प्रयोग करते हैं. Until yesterday, maybe we did not even know the power of words. Okay, I'm not saying कि आपको नहीं पता था, but I'm just assuming that we did not know the power of words and the value of what our words could do. Okay, and as we are, but now after all that understanding, if we are now aware, now अब अगर हम समझ सकते हैं, कल तक तो हमें नहीं पता था कि हमारे शब्दों का क्या वैल्यू है, इसको हम किस तरीके से प्रयोग कर सकते हैं, पर अगर अभी हमें कुछ भी थोड़ा बहुत भी अवेयरनेस है कि क्या कर सकते हैं, I would suggest let's start using it wisely. हम समझदारी से इन शब्दों का इस्तेमाल करें. So till now we have been using our words the way our heart and mind have been instigating us, right? Not understanding what could be the repercussions of such words. राइट? अभी तक जो भी हमारे मन में आता था हम बोल देते थे, जो भी समझ में आता था हम बोल देते थे, बिना सोचे समझे कि इसका एक्चुअली क्या असर हो सकता है दूसरे पे. ओके, बट अब जब हम ये समझते हैं, लेट्स बी माइंडफुल. ओके, वी शुड बी नाउ माइंडफुल ऑफ द वर्ड्स वी चूज एंड हाउ वी यूज देम, राइट? अब हमें कम से कम रेडी हो जाना चाहिए समझने के लिए कि हमारे शब्दों को हम कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं, कैसे इसका प्रयोग कर सकते हैं, किस तरीके से, इस तरीके से कि लोगों को इससे हानि ना पहुंचे. Our words should always carry the energy of loving kindness and non-injury. What do you understand by loving kindness? Can anybody tell me? And what do you understand by non-injury? I want you to come up and tell me, express me that what do you understand by these two words? Yes, anybody from the board? Nobody? Okay. Loving kindness is an energy where whatever is coming out from our heart is filled with love and kindness. It's filled with compassion. Okay. And coming back to the other words, non-injury, that is the biggest factor of these words. हम इस तरीके से अपने शब्दों को यूज कर रहे हैं कि जिससे लोगों की हानि ना हो सके. We are using non-injurious words, making sure that whatever we are saying is not hurting the other person. It is not damaging them. It is not creating problem to them. It is not dipping them down in their life, or it is not harming them in any ways. Okay, so if I would just repeat myself, our word should be kind, loving, respectful, nurturing, motivating, helpful. Okay, it should have healing effect on people. It should help people to forget their pain and agony in their life. It should be soothing. All these things which I'm saying right now are all aspects of loving kindness, energy that is projected out of love and kindness to help people grow. And I'm sure these words are also non-injurious. Okay, so a word should be the reason of other people's smile and joy, right? It should be encouraging, filled with inspiration, courage, and strength. Okay, so showing people the ray of hope and belief in life would be an example of words having loving kindness, having the energies of loving kindness, right? Are we clear till here? Okay, but I would just want to make one statement really right and clear, very, very clear and straight, that if you are thinking, if I am using these words, it is going to be, people are going to think that I am, very weak or something, right? Then I would want you to say, I would want you to remember that being humble and being polite are not sign of any weakness. ये लोगों के लिए आसान नहीं होता कि बहुत हम्बल है और बहुत पोलाइटली बात करते हैं. क्यों आसान नहीं होता? क्योंकि हमारे आसपास का जो माहौल है वो इतना पॉजिटिव नहीं होता है हर समय. We always face some or the other negative energies around us. Hence, it is very easy for us to instigate ourselves, or it is very easy for others to instigate us to react negatively. So to react in the right phase of mind, with the right word, with the right action, someone has to be internally strong, right? And hence it is not easy to do so. So to do so, one has to be internally strong. Why? To sustain all the odds of life, okay? And what will happen if you're holding against all the odds of life? Remember what Master said, okay? Dirty words dirties our soul. So if we sustain all odds of life and be strong enough not to use negative words against other people, okay, our soul is going to continue to be healthy and clean, right? So in that note, Master says, be externally gentle and loving. बाहरी रूप से आप दिखाई ना कि आप बहुत gentle है और बहुत loving है, but internally इस चीज को practice करने के लिए you really have to be internally strong. You really have to be holding yourself like does not matter लोग क्या बोलते हैं, मुझे परवाह नहीं, मुझे सिर्फ इस चीज पे focus करना है कि मैं क्या दूं. Remember, people outside is not your botheration. It is not your concern. You cannot ever control it. You can never control other people's reaction. But something that you can control in life is your own emotion, your own reaction. And if I would say,
mentally भी नहीं सोचना है.
Exactly, mentally नहीं सोचना है, पर पहले verbal level से तो start करें, फिर mental level पे पहुंचते हैं. क्योंकि अपने आप को वर्बली रोकना भी लोगों के लिए मुश्किल होगा, मेंटली तो पता नहीं क्या कर रहे हैं, पर इफ यू कैन कंट्रोल योरसेल्फ मेंटली, वर्बली तो अपने आप ही रुक जाएगा. Okay, because if you are not able to think negative, how will you speak negative? It is as simple as that. right?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
thinking and speaking is coming with your viewpoint. If your viewpoint is right, if it is positive, you will not be in a situation to utter anything negative. It is going to come very naturally to you to speak positive words.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
But for that, you have to be very internally strong. You have to capture yourself. You have to make sure that you are not weakened enough in such situations where people outside are reactive. You stay non-reactive. You have to remember what you can do. Because अगर आप अपने आप के ऊपर कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते तो आप दूसरों के इमोशन या रिएक्शन पे कहाँ तक कंट्रोल करेंगे? So if you have the control of anything, that is your own self. Forget about the rest. दुनिया अपने आप change हो जाएगी depending on what you are giving, what you are inside. Right? And on that note, I would say there would be times in your life when you may need to correct people, when it is very important to give them feedback for their own growth. कि सामने वाले को आईना दिखाना बहुत जरूरी होता है उन्हीं के भले के लिए. तो जिंदगी में कभी ऐसे मोड़ आ सकते हैं जहां आपको क्रिटिसाइज करना पड़े या फीडबैक देना पड़े. At that point also, do it with so much loving energy, so much caring energies, कि after criticism also सामने वाला आपको आके thank you बोले कि thank you for showing me the light, कि मुझे पता है अब मुझे क्या करना चाहिए. After criticism also सामने वाले का heart is filled with gratitude towards you and is not demotivated. Like yesterday we discussed, right? कि कोई आपको criticize करता है तो क्या होता है, आप demotivated हो जाते हैं. पर अगर आप कुछ ऐसे वर्ड्स बोलने हैं सामने वाले को जो उसके भला, उसके जिससे उसका भला हो सके, एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम यूज द एनर्जी ऑफ लविंग काइंडनेस एंड नॉन इंजरी. इसको ऐसे नहीं बोलो कि तुमसे तो कभी कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता, क्या कर रहे हो, इससे क्या होगा तुम्हारा, तुम्हारे से नहीं होने वाला. नो, यू हैव टू गिव काइंड लविंग वर्ड्स. डू नॉट वरी, इस बार गलती हो गई, यू ट्राई अगेन. This time I felt that if you fix these things, maybe you would have got different results. Right? What energies are you projecting is really going to matter a lot. Right? And if you project the words in the right manner, then trust me, the other person is going to take your criticism also as his ladder of growth. Right? So with that understanding, let us start being aware of how we are using our words and what are we giving to others by using these words. Okay, so one thing which I want to say is, if it is too hard for you, okay, कि आप जो भी बोल रहे हो गलत ही निकलेगा, बहुत मुश्किल हो रहा है, then keep quiet. Keep quiet if you can't talk good. If you don't know how to use your tongue, it is better you do not use it. Tongue is an instrument that we are using it. हर चीज को बोलते हैं ना कि I'm sorry, I'm getting a very wrong phrase here, but बोलते हैं बंदर के हाथ में उसरा लग जाना. Okay, I don't know why did I get this thought. So the words that we are using, okay, has to be really correct. The tongue is our instrument given to us by God. We really need to know how we are using it. We cannot be using it for destructive reason. So if we become that monkey which is using this tongue for harming other people, in being making it very injurious to others, then we are not using it in the right manner. Hence, we do not know how to use our instrument. The tongue given to us is to heal people, okay, to use it to give the right emotion of God. The only emotion of God is love, karuna hai, compassion hai. That is the true nature of all of us. But unfortunately, with all the Moh Maya, we have contaminated this energy and we come out with God knows what all kind of energies from our mouth. Okay, so your first task of tomorrow is refrain yourself from hurting others with your words. Can you do that? कम से कम लोगों को अपने शब्दों से चोट ना पहुंचाए. Okay, harmlessness is the manifestation of loving kindness.
अगर हमें कोई दुख पहुंचाए, ऐसा
कल
भी
आपने
कुछ है?
सवाल पूछा था बर्नाली, I'm just repeating myself. अगर कल अगर हमें कोई दुख पहुंचाता है तो all we have to do is bless and let go of the matter. आपका काम क्या है? आपके हाथ में वो है जो आप कर सकते हैं. आपको क्या करना है? आपको वो करना है जो सही है. और सही क्या है? It is to be in the energies of loving kindness and non-injury and bless the other person. Does not matter. You will also grow. I bless you with loving energies. मैंने कल क्या कहा था आपको कि अगर सामने वाला के अंदर में इतनी कड़वाहट है तभी तो वो words बोलेगा. The person himself is going through a tough phase. Only that is why he's taking out such tough words. So what energy should you have towards them? You should have the energies of compassion, mercy, right? अज्ञानता में है वो. You're going to bless them, does not matter. The person is going through a tough phase. सामने वाले किसी को बीमार देखते हैं तो बीमार आदमी के साथ क्या करते हैं? गुस्सा करते हैं कि तुम बिस्तर पे क्यों हो? नहीं ना?
सहानुभूति दिखाते हैं.
Exactly, सहानुभूति होता है. You will have to carry the same energies for them. उनके साथ सहानुभूति रखिए कि भाई सामने वाला शायद एक अच्छी एनर्जी से, एक अच्छे पेस से नहीं गुजर रहा है, कुछ हुआ है उसके साथ. That is why the person is using such words, right? And at that point of time, all you have to do is bless. Does not matter. शायद मेरा कोई कर्मा कट्टा है. Okay, maybe I'm just getting back what I had sown, but I will bless this person with loving energy so that his heart is filled with peace and love, so that the next time he meets someone else, he at least is projecting loving energies to the other person. Okay. And in that note, I would say also try to add a portion of love in every word you speak. Okay, I'll mute you all again. Okay, repeating myself, I want you all to try adding a quotient of love in every word you speak from tomorrow. Okay, try as much as possible to make your words kind, nurturing, helpful, filled with gratitude and respect. Okay, will it be too hard? You just have to pause for a minute to think, what are my words going to do? मैं क्या सोच रही हूँ, मैं क्या बोलूंगी, इसका क्या impact होने वाला है? Just take a pause. Do not use your words like a free-flowing machine कि नल खोल दिया कुछ भी चालू हो जाएगा. No, just take a pause as to what you are saying. Make sure what your words are going to do. What kind of words am I having in my tongue, which are having in my mind to float out of my tongue? Reframe it, rephrase it, and fix it up to make it nurturing, helpful, kind, filled with gratitude and respect. Okay? Remember that it is that fertilizer that will nurture your relationship and people around you. Now, how you use your word completely depends on you, right? How do you want to use it? You want to mend your relationship or break your relationship? Remember, again, repeating myself over and over again, what you sow is what you reap. So inculcate the energy of loving kindness and non-injury for at least 5 times when you open your mouth to speak tomorrow. Okay? कोशिश करिए दिन में कम से कम 5 बार आपके लाइफ में, कल के दिन में ऐसे मोमेंट्स हो जब आप मुंह खोला हो, you have paused and you have thought about what words I am saying, and you very mindfully are using the right nurturing words for the other person. Okay, and if required, just practice silence. Okay, to practice non-injury. आपको लगता है कि आपके दिमाग में कुछ भी अच्छे words नहीं आ रहे तो पट्टी बांध दीजिए. Okay, keep your gob shut, but do not utter anything which could be harmful to other people, which could be injurious to other people. Rest, I will leave it up to you as to what you want to verbally give. Okay, to create your own future tomorrow. With this, I come to the end of the session. Hope it was, illuminating. So if you have any questions, we can address now or at the end of the session. And just last but not the least, all gratitude goes to my teacher, Grandmaster Chokok Swiji. All such learnings are being brought down from his Arathik Yoga preparatory book, as well as Golden Lotus Sutra of compassionate objectivity. Okay, so if you want, you can go back and read these books if you have them. Okay, so any questions till now? You know what you have to do? Yes, I hope so. I think
it is going to.
Yeah?
I think it is very tough what you are saying for the at least tomorrow for the beginning. It is
Yes, for the
going to be
beginning,
very
that is
tough.
why I'm saying at least 5 times mindfulness को लाइए. 5 times is not a big time, right? 5 times I think you can manage. सोचने से पहले, बोलने से पहले सोचो एक बार, hold करो, because of course we have not been practicing till now. It has been very naturally to us कि भाई situation आया है and we have just opened our mouth to say whatever we want, right? But now let's try to control. Okay. Yes, Suhani, as you said, control. Yes, you need to control. कि कुछ भी नहीं बोलना है, सोच समझ के बोलना है. अगर like yesterday and today I'm repeating myself that these words have power. If your words have power, won't you use it wisely? Right? To use it wisely is really important. You cannot use it like any other way. I know few examples where as parents, okay, you don't want to harm your child. You are always very loving, you're always very nurturing, and even if you're yelling at your child, it is for their benefit. राइट कि आप उनके भले के लिए उन पे गुस्सा कर रहे होते हो, वो आपके दिमाग में होता है. पर हैव यू एवर कॉट योरसेल्फ, आई डोंट नो इफ यू आर वन ऑफ दोस पेरेंट्स दैट जब बच्चा आपकी बात नहीं मानता है, आप गुस्से में आके क्या बोलते हो, तुम्हारा तो कभी भला नहीं होगा, तुम कभी नहीं सुधरोगे, तुम्हारे साथ पता नहीं क्या होगा, आई डोंट नो व्हाट द फ्यूचर इज गोइंग टू होल्ड फॉर यू, राइट? क्या होगा, यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू बी अ गुड मैन और XYZ. Imagine words coming from a parent to a child. माँ बाप के मुंह से निकले हुए शब्द बच्चों के लिए, उनके लिए ब्लेसिंग्स का कारण हो सकते हैं, अभिशाप हो सकते हैं. Now how have you been using? और आपको लगता है कुछ भी बोल दो फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, भगवान थोड़ी सुन रहा है, ये तो मोमेंटरी है, गुस्से में निकल गया, मेरे मन में ऐसा थोड़ी कुछ था, मेरा मन तो बहुत साफ है, मेरे बच्चे के लिए थोड़ी मैं बुरा चाहूंगी या बुरा सोचूंगी, राइट? We think like that, but what are we using? How are we using our words? Were they kind words? And imagine if for a child, your words are really mattering a lot. बच्चा क्या सोचा, oh my God, my mother thinks or my father thinks that I am good for nothing. I may not be able to do things. Oh my God, he may undergo an energy of low self-esteem. कि लाइफ में कोई भी चीज फेस नहीं कर पाएगा. क्यों? क्योंकि उसको लगता है कि उसके पेरेंट्स को लगता है कि वो कोई नालायक है, ओके, उससे कुछ नहीं होने वाला. Now what has your words done to your child? Those words which could have been nurturing and kind, which could have motivated and boosted his self-esteem or her self-esteem, has got him or brought him to a dungeon of low self-esteem where he feels he is not worth it. How does that go? I mean, I'm giving you an example which is where there's a relationship of love, okay, high potential love. माँ बाप और बच्चों का रिश्ता एक सबसे highest potential love का energy है, okay, जहाँ कोई एक दूसरे के लिए बुरा नहीं सोच सकते हैं. हम दोस्तों से, अपने रिलेटिव से XYZ के बारे में सोच सकते हैं कि वो हमारे लिए बुरा चाहेंगे, बट इस रिलेशनशिप में हम जहां तक होते हैं सोच नहीं सकते कि कोई भी एक दूसरे के लिए बुरा चाहेगा, राइट? उसके बावजूद भी you can harm your relationship to what extent you have no clue. So do you want to induce such energies in your children?
No.
No? I hope so. And if you don't want it, what do you have to do? इसको ना ताला मार के रख दो अगर अच्छे वर्ड्स नहीं बोल सकते हो तो.
सही बात है, वही कंट्रोल करना मुश्किल है.
मुश्किल वर्ड को हटा दीजिए. Priyadi, you are a pranic healer, and pranic healers do not know the words mushkil. They only know one energy. That energy follows thoughts, and जो आप चाहेंगे वो आप कर पाएंगे. Okay, choice is always yours. If you can be just mindful, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Go step by step. एक बार गलती हो गई, oh shit, अभी I'm sorry for the wrong words. Oh my God, I said a wrong word. I will be next time mindful that I do not utter wrong words from my mouth. Okay, it is okay. एक बार गलती होगी, दूसरी बार के लिए थोड़ा सा अपने साथ धैर्य रखेंगे, and we are going to fix ourselves the next time, and then the third time, and then the fourth time, right?
अभी तो बहुत से प्रैक्टिस, हाँ प्रैक्टिस हो गया है, क्योंकि कहने से जो भी करो अब लगता है जो मैं हुई सो आई विल रीप. तो
comes
यही यही विचार मन में आता है, अगर मैं अच्छी करूं, अच्छा चीज करूं तो अच्छा फल मिलेगा। अगर मैं बिटर सीड्स मैं सॉइल में अगर बिटर गार्ड का डालूं तो मुझे बिटर गार्ड ही मिलेगा।
Absolutely, absolutely. So this should be your inspiration initially. Okay, this should be an inspiration until and unless this becomes your practice. Right? Because you remember,
Yes.
giving should not be with greed or compulsion. अभी हम greed and compulsion घुसा के रखे हैं इस energy में क्योंकि आदत नहीं है। अभी हमारा greed क्या है? हमें गलत नहीं मिले। हमारा कंपल्शन क्या है? हमारे साथ गलत नहीं होते। ये हमारा मोटिवेटिंग फैक्टर है अभी देने में। And let's keep it as motivating factor. Let's keep it as fear factor for a certain period of time till we are in practice. And when we are in practice, by then you would understand that you are just doing it because you love to do it. You know, this is the energy of the soul and I want to dwell in it. And then there is no greed and no compulsion. Does not matter mujhe kya milne wala hai, but this is my energy. This is the energy of my soul and I'm going to just show what is my energy. I am just going to give what I am made of. Okay, and do you think God is made of bad words, wrong words, hard words? No,
No.
right? It is filled with, made with energies of love and compassion, mercy. So you too have to dwell in that energy of God because you are the child of God. Let's bring out that energy within ourselves. This whole practice of giving is taking us to that path only. Right? If you see how we have moved till now, we are becoming a better human being if we are practicing what we have practiced till now. I've got few feedbacks from people that, you know, people are surprised, जिससे आप अभी तक मिल रहे हैं, आज भी शायद ग्रुप में भी किसी ने डाला है कि people are surprised, oh my God, what has gone wrong with you? आप क्या कर रहे हो कुछ नया?
मैंने डाला है, मैंने
Right, Bonali, I know you have, yesterday Yogini Di also was telling me कि उनकी sister बोल रही है कि, you know, तुम क्या आजकल चाय में डाल के पी रही हो? Right? So people are getting surprised, how come there is change in your behavior? So this is what you should be. अचानक से ये change क्यों? ये change जो है, keep that permanent, not just depending on the task that you are doing that day. Make that a habit of your life. Inculcate that as your true nature. Okay?
Yeah.
Will we be able to do that?
Yes, definitely.
Perfect. I really want you to do it. दो चीज का ध्यान रखना है. पहला चीज जो मुंह से बोले वो kind nurturing words. So I will try to share few such lines which you can use in daily lives क्योंकि अभी शायद idea ही नहीं है kind and nurturing words कैसे होते हैं. So I would share few lines with you so that we can come across and we can inculcate that habit. But if you are not able to use positive words, zip your mouth. That is going to be a task. Refrain yourself from saying harmful words. अच्छा बोल नहीं सकते तो कम से कम बुरा मत बोलो. Period. Is that clear? Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. So let's start with our blessing session. Okay. So you know the drill. Salutations to the Supreme Lord, to Divine Father, Divine Mother, to Lord Mahaguruji Vele, all the great ones, all the holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, beings of light, to the angels of pranic healing and aerobic yoga, to the angels assigned for this session, to the angels of internet, technology, electricity, Wi-Fi, to the angels of my computer and to yours, to all the great ones who've been watching over us during this session to make this session spectacular, to bring down this divine healing energies, to heal the Mother Earth, to heal us, to help us understand the science of words and how to use our words with loving kindness and non-injury to help other people nurture, grow, and become better person. With thanks and in full faith, Lord God, I humbly invoke you to infuse this energy within us so that we can help our soul grow. We can practice soul mastery and be better human beings to master our words and our thoughts with our actions, with thanks and in full faith. So be it, so be it, so it is. Inhale the blessings. Hold, and as you exhale, see filling each and every aura of your body with brilliant golden light. Your whole aura is filled with golden light. And as you are exhaling, your whole house is filled with golden light. Each and every person in your house is being healed with the power of God, are blessed with soothing healing energies. Each and every person in the family, each and every corner of your house is being healed. Inhale the blessings. Hold, and as you exhale, imagine this golden energies are being spreading across your city, across your neighborhood, your locality, spreading in your cities, healing each and every person, each and every locality, each and every district and cities coming across in your city and your states, healing each one of them, spreading through your country, healing all the states in your countries. Exhale, 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 healing. Imagine your whole country is filled with golden light. Each and every person is being healed, regenerated, and revitalized with the power of God. Inhale the blessings. Hold, and as you exhale, imagine this energy of golden light flowing through the entire earth, filling your water, your lands, all the countries, all the human beings across the globe, your air, all the animals, all the jungles, the air, water, sunlight, each and every cell of the Mother Earth are being healed, filled with brilliant golden light. The whole earth is being healed. The earth is filled with golden energies, loving energies, soothing, healing energies, with the energies of love and compassion, with the energies of light, love, and power to manifest the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so it is. Inhale the blessings. Hold. Stay with the energies. As you exhale, just relax your mind, relax your body, and be one with your soul. You may open your eyes when you're ready with a big, big smile. So, how was the session? Hope
Good.
it was helpful.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. Was it helpful?
Yeah, very